Well, it's a new month, so time for a new wine club case. And this month, the focus is on sustainability. And I'm joined by Greg Roberts.
Hello.
And Greg is our wine educator here, so if we've got any wine questions, this is the man we go and see. What are we going to try first, Greg?
We're going to try something really cool from South Africa. This is the Spear Albarino. So you've heard of Albarino, right?
I have. It's not from South Africa though, is it?
Normally from Spain, from the northwest corner of Spain. Rías Baixas, I mean, you can pronounce it a few different ways. That tends to be where it's from, but Spear from South Africa have created this fresh, vibrant style to compete against the best from Spain. Cheers, man.
And their sustainability message is very much one of social sustainability. So work in the community, helping and preserving the lives in and around the vineyard.
So should we give it a whirl?
Let's give it a whirl.
So you've got that bright lemon, grapefruit aroma, super lean, super citrusy on the nose.
Fresh, mineral, a little bit of stone fruit too. Fantastic. Food match, bit of paella maybe, seafood paella.
With Albarino, it's from the sea, it's about the sea. Think about seafood, think about that freshness. It's got this bright, crisp acidity, minerality, as you say, cutting through all this richness you can get from some seafoods, also balancing the freshness of the sea. Sustainability comes in all forms. You have looking after the environment in terms of the place where you live, the place around you, the biodiversity, but also the people. And Spear are great investors in the people that work there, the people of their local community, and they make some fantastic wines.
Right, what's next?
The next one, a white Malbec. Pretty cool. This is from Argentina. Argentina, Mendoza, Malbec, all synonymous, all world famous. But here, they've made a white Malbec. Well, that sounds weird, doesn't it? Are you thinking, why is it white? Is it because it's a white grape variety? It's not. It's still Malbec.
Yep.
And what they've done is remove the skins early.
So this is made for us by the Zuccardi family, one of Mendoza's leading wine families, and they have a strong sustainability message. They're committed to limiting their use of water and farming very efficiently. Also, the biodiversity in the vineyard as well.
Absolutely. If you look after the vine, look after the place, you get better wines.
And this is the first white Malbec I've tried, Greg.
There you are.
There you are.
It's
a bit broader, it's fresh, it's as you'd expect in a white wine, but there's something a little bit different about it. I think it's the broadness on the palate. But food, I'm thinking white meats with this, so chicken or pork I think would work.
Making my mouth water here, that sounds great.
Just do my job.
You could argue it's got that appley character underneath, match with the pork, and yeah, that last twist of spice on the end, which I think is really cool. If you at home have had a white Malbec before, you get some bonus wine points, of course, because that's unusual. You could always do this as a blind tasting for your friends. They'll never be able to guess it.
Never. Okay, next up. So we're going to Sicily, Greg.
I'm really excited by this.
Yeah, this is our WO. And this is Frappato, is the name of the grape variety. And if you haven't heard of Frappato, you're not alone, because it is a rare grape variety, and rarer still to have it as a single varietal in a wine, so not blended with anything else.
Absolutely. It's virtually unheard of outside Italy, outside Sicily, and yet it produces this juicy, bright, cherry-scented wine.
Yeah.
It's got great freshness, it's got great vitality, it leaps out the glass, but it's not a big, full-bodied Australian Shiraz.
No.
It's light, it's delicate, it's all about that juicy, fresh fruit.
So the sustainability message for this is twofold. So firstly, being from a vineyard in Sicily, organic farming is something that they embrace and that they're able to do fairly readily. And then secondly, that this is the first bottle made from 100% recycled glass sold in the UK.
There you go. Shall we cheers to that?
We'll drink to that.
Yeah, why not? So on the palate, it's got that real crunchy freshness to it. Yet a little bit of structure at the end, a tiny like herbal character in the middle, but it's all about that juicy cherry fruit. It's just really delicious. It's just really warmish.
It's lovely, mouth-watering.
There
I
you
have
are.
to say. So food-wise, some lamb.
I think that's fair shout. That herbal quality in the middle of the wine will go great with lamb. But I think this wine's really versatile. But in general, if you drink Italian, eat Italian. Normally works.
Let's toast the Italians.
Why not?
Here's to Dino.
Dino.
Dino's the winemaker, incidentally.
What's next is something a bit special, something different, something unique. It is the 12 Giants Merlot from Spain. Eagle-eyed amongst you might have spotted that this bottle looked a little bit different.
It does look a bit, it feels a bit different too. It's lighter.
It probably feels quite a lot lighter.
And that ain't glass. So this is a paper bottle. It is made from 84% recycled paper.
Significantly lighter compared to glass. Less weight means fewer emissions. It is a massive saving on the transport.
So tasting notes on this one.
A proper Merlot nose.
Yes.
Deep, dark, brooding. What sort of fruits do you reckon?
Damsons, plums, black currants, bit of warming spice, gentle warming spice there. I think that's lovely.
There's a little bit of vanilla spice in the background, a little bit of clove from a little splash of oak. Gives it a nice roundness.
Food, I'm going like meat-based tapas, all manchego, some chorizo, some jamon, just some simple little bits and bobs.
Absolutely, even go great with a bit of telly.
Cheers.
If you've enjoyed these wines and actually you'd like to learn a bit more about wine, myself and my colleague, we teach WSET courses. We teach these on site, but also online. You can sit at home, in front of your computer, we send you samples, and you can gain an internationally recognised qualification. You got yours, haven't you?
I've got a couple.
You've got your couple, I've got a couple. They're great fun. We make it fun, light and entertaining, and you get to try great wine, and there's even a badge.
Yeah?
There's a badge at the end.
And plenty of banter.
And plenty of banter, obviously. So, cheers.